ये रेडियो पाकिस्तान पॉडकास्ट है।
Assalamu alaikum listeners and viewers, welcome to the Environment Channel of Radio Pakistan. This is your host Taghreed Iftikhar and I have with me Zainab Waheed. Let's welcome her on the show. Assalamu alaikum Zainab.
Walaikum assalam Taghreed. Thank you so much for having me.
The global north is transitioning towards green energy. They have the funds, they have the economic stability. So how can the countries like Pakistan or global south can make that transition even more smooth?
For a person in Sindh who lives in Thar and talks about and hears about the coal fields that are being discovered over there, and also the development on through coal, it sounds exciting to them, probably because they do not understand the impacts that it will have 30 years down the lane. But we also need to understand that countries like Pakistan already suffer so much from their inflation, from their economic bows, that they do not have the capacity to put off their development in the short term and wait for an eventual green transition. So climate finance is important if the global north wants to accelerate a transition, a green transition in developing countries as well. And while we're on that topic, we also need to understand that this green transition is not really just, because it amplifies the inequalities that already exist in the form of child labor, in form of the loss of cultures and identities and languages and economies in the global south. So for example, the cobalt, the lithium, the minerals needed to make and construct these renewable energies, they have to be extracted in the exact same manner as coal and oil. And so it really raises questions about the validity of doing all of this
green
effort.
Energy really green?
Is it really green?
Question.
And also so for example, for a particular mineral, if a whole river has to be drained in Colombia before researchers have the access to the bed of the river to extract all of those minerals, is it really worth it? What about all of the animals and people that rely on that water?
The ecological disturbance that they're creating over there. The
ecological disturbance as well, and also the legal lawsuits that will be filed that the people do not have money to fight. So all of this raises questions about the validity of green energies, and if it is doing more harm than good with us moving towards it.